1.1 trillion rand was spent by those that are hoping to benefit from online betting between 2023 and 2024.
South Africans have spent a whopping 1.1 trillion rand gambling in 2024, a 40% increase from last year. Managing Director at Olimera, Gary Walker, says this is a desperate attempt to keep up with the rising cost of living.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mzansi Money Matters, the show where we crunch the numbers so you don't have to. Today, we're diving into the world of chance, luck, and, well, let's be honest, sometimes questionable decisions. That's right. We're talking another new problem in South Africa besides teenage pregnancy, alcoholism, and potholes. Let's talk about gambling in South Africa and how much our fellow citizens have been splurging in 2024. Spoiler alert, it's a lot, but I'm gonna break it down for you in a nutshell. In the financial year 2023-2024, South Africans wagered a staggering 1.14 trillion rands. That's trillion with a T, enough to make even Elon Musk raise an eyebrow. The gross gambling revenue, basically the house's winnings, hit a record 59.3 billion rands.
700, 769,820 down from 100.2 million.
To put that in perspective, for people like Jacob Zuma who struggle with numbers, that's like every person in South Africa contributing about 1,000 rands to the Let's Make the Casinos Richer Fund. Breaking it down, sports betting took the lion's share with 60.5% of the revenue, totaling 35.9 billion. Casinos weren't far behind, raking in 17.4 billion. Limited payout machines and bingo, we talking those machines in bars and tarvins, contributed 4.1 billion rands and 1.9 billion respectively. Looks like betting on the Springboks is more popular than we thought. Regionally, the Western Cape led the pack. I wonder why Western Cape. But anyway, Western Cape accounted for 31.7% of the total gambling revenue. Gauteng and Mpumalanga followed with 22.1% and 21.9%, respectively. So it seems like the mother city isn't just about wine and scenic views. They're rolling the dice too. Now, let's compare these figures to the nation's GDP. South Africa's GDP for 2024 is projected to be around 6 trillion rands. That means the gross gambling revenue is approximately 1% of the GDP. While that might not sound like much, consider this. It's more than what we spend on some essential public services. Who knew that chasing Lady Luck could have such a hefty price tag? But wait, there's more. The total amount wagered was, wait for it, 1.14 trillion rands. That's nearly 19% of the GDP. That's like taking 1/5 of the entire economy and saying, let's bet it all on red. High stakes indeed. So, what does this all mean? Well, for one, South Africans love a good gamble. Whether it's the thrill of the game, the hope of a big win, or just a fun night out, gambling has become a significant part of our economy. But remember, the house always wins, most of the time. That's all for today's episode of Mzansi Money Matters, in a nutshell. Remember, while it's fun to take a chance now and then, always gamble responsibly. After all, it's only a game until you bet the house, literally. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the numbers that make our nation tick. Stay savvy, South Africa.